The inspiring life story of KFC's Colonel Sanders. When we see successful people, it's easy to think they just got lucky or became famous overnight. But the truth is, most of them have been through years of hard work, failure, and rejection before they made it big. Colonel Harlan Sanders, the smiling man in the white suit we see on every KFC bucket, had one of the toughest journeys to success. Sanders was born in 1890 in Henryville, Indiana. Life got hard early. His father died when he was only 6, so he had to cook and take care of his younger siblings. By 7th grade, he left school and started working on a farm. At 16, he lied about his age to join the U.S. Army. A year later, he was discharged, got a job on the railway, and was quickly fired for fighting with a coworker. While working there, he studied law, but that ended after another fight. He moved back in with his mother, tried selling life insurance, and got fired again, this time for disobeying his boss. Over the years, Sanders tried many businesses, a ferry boat company, a lamp-making company, and more, but each one failed for different reasons. In his 40s, he began selling chicken meals at a gas station. Business was growing, but an argument with a competitor ended in a deadly fight. 4 years later, his motel and restaurant burned down. Then, World War II forced him to close his rebuilt motel. After the war, he tried to sell his fried chicken recipe to restaurants. He was rejected 1,009 times before someone finally agreed. That was the start of Kentucky Fried Chicken, and it quickly became popular. Even then, challenges continued. When a new highway was built away from his restaurant, traffic slowed, so Sanders sold it and focused on opening KFC restaurants all over the country. In his later years, KFC went worldwide. Sanders sold the company for $2 million, about $15 million today. But he stayed as the company's face, always wearing his white suit. By the time he died at age 90, there were 6,000 KFC restaurants in 48 countries. By 2013, that number had grown to 18,000 in 118 countries. The lesson: Colonel Sanders' story shows that failure isn't the end unless you give up. He lost jobs, went broke, and was turned down over 1,000 times, but he never stopped trying. His life proves that hard work, passion, and never quitting can turn failures into success.